News and views from the best voices in our game. Subscribe to the Cricket News YouTube channel and press the bell icon for unparalleled cricket coverage.
ODIs are not getting the attention that they have been getting in the last decade or so. What's happening with this format?
Um, I think it'll fizzle out. Uh, I can't see ODI. We have a fourth format now, the 100. But
Yeah.
the test cricket will be preserved because though it is a relatively modern format, people insist that it's the purest form. I'm not sure what they mean by that. But yeah, it's relatively modern, but it's considered the oldest format for some reason. So it will stay. It is packaged that way.
Yeah.
So as long as
It's
they
been
can
giving
have,
us some fine thrillers in the last one odd year or so. I think the best
it has
of
been,
cricket games have come from Test cricket. We can safely say that.
yeah, but there have been some fantastic T20 matches as well.
There have been
I
too
mean,
many T20 matches, is one thing that we can say, because that happens every year now.
yes, because last year I followed a match very closely. Uh, Canada needed to score 3 runs in the last over, 5 wickets
Yeah.
in hand, and Brazil took all 5 wickets. So that is something you won't get to see in a test match.
Yeah.
But you'll get to see other matches. So the two formats have produced thrill of different, what do you say, genres. ODIs have probably have probably run their course. ODIs have the problem with ODIs is they have been not the problem is not that there are very few these days. The problem is that nobody misses them.
But they still are the format which is, played in cricket's oldest world tournament, which is, of course, the World Cup, the 50 over World Cup. Do you think for
No,
that reason alone, the format will go on probably for
yeah,
longer
it
than we are
may
expecting
be
it to?
something like the FIFA World Cup essentially, because in football, international football is not the, what do you say, not the backbone of football.
Yeah.
It is club. So, I mean, ODIs, I can see them being played just for the big tournaments.
Probably have qualifiers instead of bilateral series, and everyone except the host country for the next World Cup
See,
or the
if you
winners play those
if
qualifiers.
if you have a World Cup consisting of 10 teams, then only about 12 teams in the world will be. And if you have a World Cup consisting of 10 teams and 8 of them qualify automatically, then
Yeah.
nobody outside about 12 teams in the world will be interested in that format. T20 is far more inclusive.
Yeah.
Not only does the not only do the associate nations play, every associate nations plays, but there is also there is also the franchisee backup. So if a cricketer
Yeah.
does not make it to the 11,
Yeah.
they will definitely make it to a franchisee. They probably make it to a franchisee team, if not in their country, in some other country. There is no such
Yeah.
backup in ODIs. So in ODIs do not have that kind of support to be sustainable. Unless something is done, this will be they will be retained. They would retained only through some forgettable and forgotten bilateral series and ICC tournaments.
Yeah.
Something needs
Yeah.
to be
But
done to revamp them.
yeah, we can at least go with a 16 team World Cup as it happened in 2007. We were talking about
Yes,
this as well the
yes.
last time around. And for
Anything.
that reason, yeah,
More
it'll be
than
good to
16
have those
team World
qualifiers.
Cups, it should only the champions and the hosts should qualify automatically. The others should be made to qualify from through regional tournaments.
Yeah.
So that means South Africa has to play Namibia.
Doesn't
India
even
has
matter if
to
you've won the World Cup 5 times.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
play it unless you
Defending
have won it
champion
or
and
are
host.
hosting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, defending champion and host. So, and India
Yeah.
has to play Nepal.
Yeah. They'll
So,
garner some interest. I'm pretty
yes,
sure they'll
yes,
garner some
yes,
interest.
yes.
Yeah.
Australia and New Zealand will qualify almost certainly, but they have to play Papua New Guinea. I
Yeah.
mean, that is the only way forward. Otherwise, how do you keep? I mean, Test cricket is already a 12-team tournament, 12-team
Yeah.
format. If ODIs are also restricted within about, I mean, we say that ODIs are played by more sides, but how many of them actually play the top sides? And we saw what happens when they play the top sides. Ireland recently beat West Indies in West Indies. But how many of
Yeah.
these series happen? When is Ireland going to tour India for a three-match
Yeah.
series? When is say Netherlands going to tour Australia?
Yeah.
Unless these
Yeah.
happen, it will remain as closed and confined as Test cricket, which is where a battle T20 has already won. It is the most inclusive
Yes.
of formats.
Yeah. Well, probably need to keep an eye out for this format. That's what we need to do.